Hey everyone, it's Helga Dalla here from Advancing Health Naturally. I'm really excited to be interviewing Harry, not Harry Potter. We just had that conversation. Look, we connected a couple of nights ago. I went to an incredible information session from a chiropractor and a naturopath it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Correct.
And sitting there listening to some of the incredible information that was being shared about activating your body. And these two young guys walk in and quietly sit down in the seats behind us. And I thought, wow. And then very quiet you were. And then at the end of the presentation, everyone's sharing their journey. And the chiropractor says, "Hey, are you two activated?" And he says, "Yes." And I thought, wow. And then I friended him on Facebook. And then we've basically... I'm just really excited to learn about what Harry's doing. He's definitely not your typical, you're almost 18?
Just turned 18.
Just turned 18. And yes, he's out there living the dream, doing what he wants to do. Young entrepreneur, such an inspiration. So hence I thought I would just grab him while he's in town before he heads over to Bali to live the life of his dreams surfing. So yeah, share a little bit about how you, what you do actually.
Yeah, so I'm currently registered as a distributor for LifeVantage. I've just come on board, so I'm currently Pro 1 at the moment, but I'm looking to smash that Pro 2 title within my first couple of weeks within the company. I'm currently living overseas at the moment in Bali.
Oh.
And so this is what's going to facilitate me to keep on, living my dream over there at the moment. I'm looking to be there permanently in December. Just surfing every day, out there, being healthy, eating well, exercising, just
wow,
all the good stuff.
That's incredible. And before you stumbled on LifeVantage, you've actually got two other sideline businesses that you're dabbling in that have actually enabled you to fund your...
Yeah, fund my trips. Yeah, so I'm currently running a few e-commerce business sites, doing drop shipping. I've run a few at the moment, and I really just, look to see what products are trending and stuff like that, build stores around it, build digital advertising and stuff like that. Fantastic.
Sorry, we're just playing around with this gadget that I've got. It's sort of moving around a little bit. That's amazing. See, so what inspired you to do something so different? Do you come from a family, a background of entrepreneurs? Like I know they're all in the surfing industry.
Yeah, so our family's quite involved in traditional business. So, working the 9 to 5, the majority of my family all work in trades as well. But, I've really just noticed that with the internet taking off and stuff like that, it doesn't have to be that way with traditional business and also working that 9 to 5 job. There's other things out there for you to do, and to be able to be your own boss and do that sort of stuff. And business has always been a really big passion of mine. And since, being involved with surfing since as young as, 3 years old, always just want to be out there longer. And,
wow.
Being in the surf early in the morning and watching all the trade boys say, "Oh, I don't want to get out, I have to get out and go to work." That was a big stepping point in realizing that, this is the career path I want to take and what I want to do with my life.
Talking about that, like even though tradies, their hours are up early and they're usually finished off the tools and that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, usually off the tools by sort of 3-ish.
Yeah.
But when I'm out there walking the dog, I see them. They just pull up at all the spots at the beach, and and they just stand there during lunch break, pining to be on the beach for that flexibility. And you're just living it, and it's such a ripe age. It's very inspirational to actually be able to create your dream life. So what's your goal? Like, from living from a laptop anywhere in the world, like Bali first, then obviously you can go on to other places. But what's your goal for this year, say?
So pretty much just my goal short term and long term is just to keep on living, like doing what makes me happy. So making me happy at the moment is living in Bali and surfing, you know, perfect waves every day, chasing crystal clear barrels. So that's what I'm after at the moment, and this has just been the perfect opportunity to facilitate that for me.
That's amazing. And just share a little bit about, obviously you've aligned yourself with LiveVantage because your belief in the products and the company. Just share with everyone your actual how you found the products so far.
Yeah, so my girlfriend, her mother, she's actually a distributor for LiveVantage as well, and we were just sitting down, you know, talking about like health, and I was talking about my surfing, and I brought up as well that my family actually have genetic heart disease. So I brought that up, and we've had a lot of issues with the older generations in our family at the moment. They've been, you know, in and out of hospital. And we've all had to go and get checks and stuff like that. So so I mentioned a little bit about, you know, my genetic heart disease and my family story as well, and then you know, just learning about what the product can do for people, and also not just that side of things, to, you know, maximize and prevent that thing from happening.
And your experience, like how long have you been taking the product?
So I've been taking the product for about a month now, so just over a month, probably about 6 weeks, and I really noticed the difference in my body when I was overseas in Bali. You know, surfing every single day, you can imagine how tiring that was. I'd be up at crack of dawn in the morning in the water for, you know, 2 to 3 hours, and then I was in a cycle where I was coming back and, you know, just being really drawn out of energy, really tired, forgetting to eat once I get out of the surf. And then falling asleep and waking up and
exhausted.
So I was just burning lots of energy and losing weight and stuff like that, and then my stomach health and everything as well started to go downhill. But then, you know, I jumped on the product and I started noticing straight away I was maximizing my time in the water. I was in the water for much longer, like 3 to 4 hours, and then coming out of the surf and being still charged, full of energy to then eat and not have to sleep afterwards. And then, you know, I'd have my breakfast and then head out through Bali and just experience everything out there. So really helped me to be able to, you know, just keep pushing through those things that draw all the energy out of me.
Wow, that's incredible. And I hear so many stories very, very similar, that there is a bit of skepticism out there. Were you skeptic at first? Like, you know, is this, you hear all the stories and just another product. So what was the turning point that actually said, yes, I really want to be a part of this?
Yeah, so I am quite a bit of a skeptic, you know, everything, you know, I'm always seeing things on the internet and having people approach me about different things. So I really just thought, I had the story from Sabine, her personal story, and she's very close to our family. So I thought, like, you know, if it's done something for her, there's no harm in trying. So I tried it, and then you know, my skepticism was just blown out the park.
Oh, that's fantastic. Wow, that's great. Well, thanks so much for sharing with all the viewers here. Is there any final words that you'd like to say to somebody maybe that's, you know, contemplating either trying the product or even perhaps looking at the opportunity?
Yeah, well, there's no harm in giving something a go. Like, you know, the opportunity to be able to work from your laptop and, you know, have the time and freedom to chase your dreams. Like, you know, if someone my age, 18 years old, can, you know, relocate to 6 hours across the world and be able to chase out my dream and surf and do all those things, like, why wouldn't you want to give that a go?
Yeah, you know? Absolutely. Hats off to you.
Thank you.
I just wish I was your age starting all over again. I definitely choose that one over the 12 years in the public service in the grind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm not doing it now. I'm living the dream too, so that's the main thing. So thanks again for sharing, we might wrap it up. But if you've got any more questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I can always put you in touch with Harry, or I can also assist as well. So thanks again. Bye for now.
Thank you. See you later.